Is Bigfoot real? Before you tell the story, Brian, do you think Bigfoot is real?
Well, you know what, Shane? You think there's things like this out in the forest?
No, well, that's obviously a suit. But
No, I
show the
don't-
one. Show
no.
the original one.
Okay, all right. We'll show the original.
You know the one where
Here's the picture. Some guy got grainy footage of this giant monkey-looking thing
it's on film.
on film. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would play it for you, but I'm not sure if it's copyright or not. So basically, this is what started the whole thing. It's way more than 8 seconds, by the way. But there it is.
All I know is that Bigfoot's got some junk in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's a guy in a monkey suit. Like,
Now listen, I've actually watched many specials on that where people break down the fact that they don't think it is.
Oh my God! Of course you have.
No,
I
I'm
love
telling you.
it.
The all the different like ratios of everything and how it works. Back then, having the ability to even do that, the way the muscles move under the skin,
Oh my
like
God.
they talk about this stuff. I got to tell you, I think it's real.
You guys know that when you're seeing that footage
Yeah.
on the History Channel or whatever, it's been upscaled to death, which means so many JPEG artifacts have been added to that image that you're not seeing the original footage. Until someone has the original film, you're seeing something that has been copied and copied and copied. So all those little muscles moving and different, like you're not
I've seen
seeing
the original film.
You've seen the original film.
Yes. Yes. Remember, you got to remember when I was born a long time ago. So when this stuff was first played, all it was played was the original film. Right?
Right.
Right. So I'm just telling you, I think they got Bigfoot. Now, there's a lot of other evidence out there, and maybe perhaps I've succumbed to the fact that I've watched too many videos about Bigfoot.
Yeah,
It's
you
possible.
clearly have watched too many
Possible.
videos about Bigfoot.
But I also believe in UFOs and aliens too. So okay.
No,
All right,
but
so
that's
tell me.
different. Okay, how is it that?
There's no proof.
No, it's first. There's actually probably a lot of proof. Okay. There's a lot of evidence of some type of extraterrestrial kind of thing.
I heard your tone on Friday when you talked about those little alien bodies, and it was not good. It was anti-alien UFO, Brian.
Yeah, because everyone believed it, and I'm sitting there watching that. I was watching that footage when it came out live, and I'm like, "That's a fucking doll." Like 100%. And the chat's like, "Oh my God, we finally got him, boys!" Everyone's all excited. I'm like, "Hey guys, that's like clearly not an alien."
I just wanted to delineate.
Am I the only person
you-
here that didn't think it was an alien like immediately?
I just want to delineate that you are the skeptic and I am the believer. Okay.
Which is terrifying, by the way. That's not the way our relationship works.
All right. Now let's hear why there is no Bigfoot. Let's break everybody's hearts, Brian. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Study finds Bigfoot sightings correlate with black bear population. Oh my God! Hey guys, surprise, surprise! The giant bears that are taller than men when they stand up might be the cause of a Bigfoot sighting. Hey,
Wait.
guys, I'm in the woods. There's a giant hairy thing standing up. You know what it is? It's clearly Bigfoot. And not the fact that these woods are literally known for black bears. I feel like when you go to the Bigfoot, look, it's okay to want to believe 100%. I actually appreciate that. Dude, you put a fucking
I put a poll up. We're gonna find out.
All right,
We're
guys,
gonna find out who is on what
you
side
tell
of this.
me. You tell us if Bigfoot is real.
No maybes either. Yes or no.
Yeah, yes or no. But the thing is, you have a sighting, right? And some lady's out there hiking with her kid,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh my God, giant hairy thing is in the tree." And she's like, "It's Bigfoot." You can't
Or
go
homeless man.
but you can't go immediately to Bigfoot. You have to rule out obvious, more likely things. But I feel like most of these people immediately go to Bigfoot. Immediately.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I have something that I'm going to show Shane. And if Shane thinks this is crazy, then we'll show it on Wednesday. Because on the way to work, On the way to work last night, Shane, this is not even a joke. There's no joke, guys. I know I joke a lot. But on the way to work, it wasn't last night. It was like 3 a.m. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was going to our shop to fix things, and bro, I swear, and this is 100%. I know I joke a lot. Look at me. I'm smiling, but it's not a joke. It's not.
It feels like you're joking.
I know. I'm not setting you up for a bet. In the clouds, going down Catella in the clouds, I literally saw like 30 dancing lights, just like flickering all over the clouds at like insane speeds. Yeah. I thought I was having like a fucking episode. I was going to
ask you, like, what was your medication that you're on at the time?
I fucking filmed it.
Oh, you filmed it?
I have it on my phone.
Why don't we just share it with everybody?
No, because I don't want to look like a fucking idiot if it's something obviously not.
The whole point.
No, I'm going to show you first, and if it's
weak, it's no problem.
I'm going to show Shane first, privately, and if Shane's like, "This is actually pretty cool," then we'll share it. But if I'm just like ignorant to the way something happens, but look, I am a believer too, but I have to have proof. And the point of this is, on Wednesday, if it's real, I'll show it. If it was like, Shane's like, motherfucker,
that's like a question.
That's just some flashlights, dude. Calm down.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you believe in God?
Yes, you can have. I understand. Don't do that, motherfucker. Don't. No, look.
I just gotta say, proof is a thing.
I am a believer. I have faith. All those things.
Okay.
But I also am pragmatic, which means that. Do I want there to be a Bigfoot? Absolutely. I would love for us to find a Bigfoot and be like, yo, we found a species that is like half man, half Bigfoot. Big gorilla.
Our government would immediately destroy it.
Right, which that sucks. And then that's what everyone can always lean on the fact that the government is just a bunch of assholes. But the thing is, think about this. Okay. I would love for that to be the case. But when there is a sighting of something, whether it be aliens at 3:00 in the morning on Catella and Lincoln, or a big giant hairy Bigfoot in the woods, you have to immediately go, well, that looks interesting. I wonder if it's a bear. I wonder if it's a this. I wonder if it's a that. I wonder if it's a moose.
Yes, you should immediately look for a reasonable explanation.
I'm like, hey, it's 4:30 in the morning. Maybe someone's testing out their light show and it's reflecting off the clouds. Maybe there's a lot of planes.
You know what it probably really is? It's probably Elon's satellite company.
Sure.
That's probably what he's talking.
I don't know. But the thing is, you have to immediately rule out the obvious things. And this right here is a perfect example of what people don't do.
That is a fucking bear. I mean, I just want to be clear.
No, that's a bear, sure, but when you're... Yeah.
Let's be clear here.
Hey, J-Bus, I think I found Bigfoot. I'm going to go talk to a boy.
There are a portion of the population who would think that's Bigfoot right now.
Right. Because he's standing up.
Holy shit, bears don't stand. That's Bigfoot.
No, but the thing is, bro, okay, you're right. I want to... Just my tone sounds condescending, but I'm not doing this on purpose.
Okay.
When you're out in the woods and a giant bear runs up a tree or climbs a tree, like you're not like looking at it clearly. Your adrenaline hits. You saw it in passing. You're like, "Fuck this Bigfoot! Get the fuck out of here!" Right? Don't shit! The camera's all shaking.
I usually do the same thing and say it's a bear. Like, holy shit, it's a bear.
And that should be the answer. The first thing you shouldn't immediately go to the most out of bounds, most unreliable option. You gotta break down the most common things first.
Right. Now, if you do hear, if the same thing happens to you and you hear up like in a tree, I'm gonna eat you, bitch. Like if you hear that, it's not a bear. 100% Bigfoot.
Yeah. Okay. If you're like, oh man, I think a bear just climbed a tree, it's like, yeah, I'm a bear, bitch.
Not a bear. If you hear someone say it's a bear, not a bear.
This is really important. If the bear speaks to you, it's not a bear. If it uses language, it's not a bear.
Might even be a UFO.
Right. Yeah, I'm just a bear. Want to come up here? Get up here. So this was the article. The idea that North America is home to a completely unknown primate species just doesn't seem to go away. It does not.
It's not. It can't. There's too many woods out there. Too many swamps.
Years after everyone started walking around with high-quality cameras in their phones, there still hasn't been any clear image of Bigfoot. But that hasn't stopped a steady flow of purported sightings. Of course not. Now, someone named Flo Foxen has followed up on an earlier analysis. Now, this is interesting to me.
Okay.
A couple months ago, there was a woman who came out of the woods with her 2 kids and reported Bigfoot. And she was adamant that it wasn't, she said it wasn't a bear. It was like 7 feet tall. And it was just sitting there. It's with its eyes following us, and holding onto a tree. And it's I don't know what it is, but it looks like whatever version of Bigfoot would be. And she was adamant, bro. And the news media picked her up because she was so exhausted. But you do not go in the woods. You call authorities, get someone in there to deal with this.
Yeah.
And well, this healthy woman of like 38 years old just goes up and just dies of like fast onset cancer.
Oh, the same woman?
Same exact woman.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, and God bless her family, but that is like the first time my first thought when I hear that is like, fucking they got to her. I don't think she just had cancer. Like the fucking men in black, the CIA, the government, the shadow people. My first thought is when this lady is coming out, this reasonable person who is educated, who is like trying to warn people and get people to deal with this problem, and then she starts making noise and she starts getting headlines, and like within a week, she just disappears and no one's talked to her. And then a month later, like, oh, she died of onset cancer. They had no idea she had cancer. She just died like immediately. And you're like,
could be exposure to a UFO.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Or yeah, or radiation or something, and
Radiation,
they're saying it's cancer. The thing is, like, it's so suspect, and it could totally be coincidence. But this is why this will never go away, because the government does shady shit all the time, and you can't rule out shady government people. You can't. It's a thing.
It is. Yeah.
So,
which is another conspiracy altogether. But okay.
I'm sorry, but but this person's name, Flo Foxton. She I don't know if it's a woman or man, but that name was in that article too. So this person is clearly following the Bigfoot thing. Now, someone named Flo Foxton has followed up on an earlier analysis and checked out factors that can influence the frequency of Bigfoot sightings around North America. The results suggest that there's a strong correlation between sightings and the local black bear population. No shit.
Well, but let's look at the number frequency here. Go ahead.
For every 1,000 bears, the frequency of Bigfoot sightings goes up about 4%.
So what about the other 96%?
I knew.
I'm just like,
I knew.
okay, 4%.
Oh
shit.
No! I knew you were gonna do that, bro.
Right.
Bro, I'm reading this article. I should have recorded myself thinking. I'm reading this article and I'm like, this is gonna be a great story for the show on Monday. I'm like, and I get to the part where it's like, for every 1,000 bears, the frequency of sightings go up about 4%. I'm like, Shane's gonna immediately ask about the other 96%. I knew it.
Me so well.
I knew it. It's such a Shane thing to do.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, like, I probably have way more. I'm probably way more out there than Shane. I have way more. I'm assuming I have more like faith, more. I'm more optimistic. Shane is way more pragmatic and like, conservative with like his views. But he totally eats this stuff up somehow.
I love this stuff.
It's
because I want it to be real, just like you.
You remember the ghost box?
Oh yeah.
We put a video up about a ghost box on our main channel. And it got a shit ton of views.
It was weird, yeah.
And I'm like, why does everyone want to know about this ghost box? Anyway,
I saw it. I was actually.
That's probably why. So here's the. We're gonna wrap this up here because it's easy to see how black bears and Bigfoot could be mistaken for each other. Despite their name, bears come in a wide range of colors, from golden brown fur through a deep reddish one, which looks like Bigfoot, as well as their namesake, black. Of course, They're also large animals and will frequently stand on their hind legs to get a better view of their surroundings. They also frequent the forested areas and are supposedly Bigfoot's favorite terrain. So, look, so for every 1,000 bears, it goes up to 4%. And there's a lot of bears in some areas, so I can see that number being pretty high.
I mean, I'm sure there's tons of people who see bears who think it's Bigfoot. There has to be. Sure. I mean, they look the most alike. Can you do me a favor? I sent you a link, the 10 most convincing Bigfoot sightings.
Oh my God. I knew
Let's
you were
just look through these images really quick.
I said to myself, like, I can give you the most insane conspiracy theory, and Shane will somehow attempt to explain it in reality. I knew you were going to do this.
No. I would like to go, since we're talking about it. We hardly ever talk about these things. Let's just look at these images really quick.
Okay. Here we go.
So there's the original. And
Marble Mountain Bigfoot. Just so you know, that could just be a guy.
It really could just be a guy.
Just be a guy
this is no proof whatsoever.
with a hoodie on, bro. That's all I'm saying.
100%.
You got Eric Shipton's snowy Bigfoot Yeti footprint.
Okay. I mean, how big is the pic? Like,
yeah, listen. Okay, Eric Shipton. When it comes to pictures on the internet, you have to include a banana for size comparison, okay? Or a quarter or something.
Snowshoe too.
Or something. Yeah, listen, I don't know how big that pic is, but if it's like the standard like climbing pic, then it's probably the size of my foot. So that's not that big. We don't know what kind of pic it is. But that could also be a bear, and it sat there and leaned in that position for a minute and made an interesting impression.
Maybe.
Or a human.
Let's go to the next one.
Independence Day Bigfoot. That's a dude. That's a dude in a Bigfoot suit, man.
So, that's what some people say. They think it's somebody in a suit.
Yeah. Looks like it to me.
Provo Canyon Bigfoot. That's in Utah.
That might actually be a black bear.
It says the creature stood up on two legs. The hikers ran. So, yeah, that definitely could be a bear.
Right.
Well, this next one's weird.
Oh, this looks wild.
Yeah.
And where was this? This was Allegheny?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Okay. So there should not be a giant ape in Pennsylvania, that's for sure.
Yeah, that looks like Slenderman. Like, get the fuck out of there, run, dude.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you see this,
don't stick around.
Don't stop. Don't pull your camera out. Don't look. Don't even look for a second. Just get out. I tell you right now, like every time you see people are like, I was on my back porch, smoking a Marlboro, and I saw this creature come up and looked at me with blood red eyes. I was like, I'm right there. That's a chupacabra. Like, how the fuck did you not leave?
How do you know it's a chupacabra?
That's a mangy dog or a chupacabra. I'll tell you what, probably a chupacabra though. Like, wait! You said? I remember I saw this. Like I was like, it's either a mangy dog or a chupacabra. Like, so it's a mangy dog. So it's the non-mythical beast, right? Okay.
Right. I think that's the best image. Just leave it on that one. That's probably the best one.
The
rest of them just all black blotches.
This looks pretty gnarly because the legs are clearly too long to be.
It looks apish.
It looks like an ape with very human-like legs. But that
could
also
be a chimp that got away or something.
It could also just be a human in a suit.
Well, that'd be tough to do, man. That'd be tough to pull off that. Even a person like pulling off that look. You'd have to be pretty talented. I lean more towards it being like a chimp or something.
I feel like I can freak you out. Like in a month after you've forgotten this story, I feel like I can rent a suit and freak you out with that exact same pose in your backyard.
We talked about doing that, remember?
We did.
We talked about actually going in the woods.
We did.
And filming something.
Oh, I bet you we can make a pretty convincing video. Hey, if you like this clip and you want to see more, then click right here and become a member today. Also, we do a live show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, totally free. So come on down and hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you there.